Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you're having some exciting plans for the weekend and you're just about to relax and let go of all the tension from the week. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining my Friday 2.0 session. I will hold one of these every Friday. And today's topic is about understanding the root cause of overwhelmed and how to prioritize your well being. Let's dive right in. But first, if you're watching the replay, as usual, type in hashtag replay in the comment section below. Also, as you may know, I cannot answer your comments with the streaming platform that I'm using right now. My apologies. Let me mention quickly that I have just a few spots left if you're interested in working with me one on one to overcome stress and anxiety to regain satisfaction in your professional and personal life. Working with me one on one means creating a bespoke action plan that fits your personality, your situation, and your needs, not a one size fits all program that's supposed to work on anybody. Drop me a comment or send me a DM, and I will send you the link with all the details. Okay, let's talk about understanding the root cause of overwhelmed, and how this is going to help you change your habits to prioritize your well-being. When we talk about feeling overwhelmed or stressed or burnt out, we often focus on how hard we work and we look at managing our timetable, reduce hours. And managing our timetable and reducing the workloads seems to be the easiest option, the easiest things to focus on, but we rarely look at the behavior. When it's the behavior that creates the events, we neglect to address the root cause of the negative feelings, and as we do, the problem keeps reoccurring. Let's say that you don't have a minute to yourself, that you feel like you never stop, like you're constantly on. You know you feel overwhelmed and constantly exhausted because you keep on taking more responsibilities and tasks. And even if you do have loads on your plates, well, and you keep telling yourself that you've got to stop, for some reason, it's really hard for you to let go. So when you start managing one area, such as managing your timetable, then the problem starts shifting. The imbalance is now taking place in your private life, making you feel stuck in a vicious circle. You feel stuck because this isn't the problem. It's simply the consequence of your programming. And you keep reinforcing that programming by telling yourself, I don't have a choice, or I don't know how to say no. But if your objective is to overcome feeling overwhelmed, stressed, to be more present, and to have more time to do the things that make you feel good, you've got to understand why you believe that you don't know how to say no. And most people would say at first they have no idea. Then they'd say that they're too nice or too kind to say no. But the real answer is stored in your subconscious mind. This may be the story you've been telling yourself, and you've been telling yourself this story for so long that you now identify with that behavior. Many of those beliefs and habits are installed early in life. And maybe earlier, as you were younger, you felt like one of your parents, or maybe both of them, needed support. So to make it easier on them, you made it a custom to say yes, to be that perfect and complicated child. And progressively, you started accommodating their needs and everybody else's needs. And just like that, you keep repeating that same behavior pattern of saying yes to people. And since then, you've been attracting into your life people who require support. And because you hold that yes sign on your front head, now all your entourage come to you for help. And as everybody know, you never say no. So from one person who needed the support, you now have 10 of them. And it extends to your relationship at work, with your colleagues, with your boss. And because that's what you've always done, it's hard to let go of that behavior. It's hard to let go of the behavior pattern. You repeat what you know best, as we all do. We repeat what we know best. Thoughts influence your feelings, and that's how you feel obligated to put people's first. Those feelings leads to an emotional response and your behavior pattern to say yes to people. Understand that it all starts with the story you tell yourself, this inner conversation you have with yourself, where you keep convincing yourself that you don't know how to say no when you do. You just don't know, or you just don't say it to people, but you actually do know how to say no. And you keep telling and saying no to yourself every day. And gradually, it's affecting your self esteem and impacts every area of your lives. It interferes with your ability to feel good with yourself. It interferes with your ability to feel good about life in general, with your relationship with others, and overall quality of life. Understand that the behavior of overworking yourself, putting people's needs before yours, holding back on saying no, is driven by the story you once told yourself and keep repeating every day. Whether that story is about being supportive, not being difficult, avoiding confrontation, feeling loved or accepted, it's all to do with your old programming. First, you've got to understand that your old programming isn't faulty or wrong. That programming was helpful at some point in your life and may have even protected you and ensured your survival. But today, if that old programming no longer serves you, it's time to replace it with one that fits the achievement of your objectives. Because if you keep saying yes to people and no to yourself, with time it will lead you to resentment, low self esteem, burnout, loss of self. That's the way it goes. Your time is valuable, and you must be the first person to treat yourself as a priority. Life is about balance. You've got to recreate that balance. When we breathe, we take air in and then we give it back. Look, you wouldn't accept to work and never get paid, would you? Well, it's the same for life in general. Life is about balance. You can't focus solely on giving. You've got to develop a healthier relationship with yourself by restoring that natural balance of giving and receiving. It's not about saying no, but about saying yes to yourself. That must be the intention. Okay, that's basically what I wanted to cover this Friday. Every Friday, I will cover fundamental questions my clients have and the kind of challenges they face because my tools help them, and I'm pretty sure they will help you too. And sometimes that's all it takes to realize that change is a decision away. Remember that only you can change your relationship with yourself, and changing your relationship with yourself will change your relationship with others for the better. Don't be afraid to challenge your limiting beliefs and stop defining yourself as someone who cannot say no or as a people pleaser. Start telling the world who you are instead of who you fear to be. Understand that you are enough. Whether you say yes or no, nothing will change that. You are enough. Say yes to a healthy life. Say yes to a healthier version of yourself. Say yes to a more fulfilling relationship and happier life. Change your relationship with yourself. Prioritize your well being by putting yourself first. Okay, it's time to wrap up. I hope the message is clear and that you're going to take action to implement this tool into your life. Again, if you're interested in working with me one on one, getting a real support so we can put together an action plan that works for you, for your goals, One thing we'll do is help you put yourself first, change your emotional response to situation, and change the suggestions you give to yourself. Anyway, if that's you, let me know. Then we can jump on a call, discuss whether that's the best solution for you. I'm Matty. I'm a burnout recovery coach and a purpose mentor. Thanks for watching. And if this resonates, drop me a comment. And see you next Friday for another 2.0 session. Have a wonderful weekend. Sending much love your way. Bye.